at the beginning, we didn't even create, theater performances. We just involved in a discussion. We invite students to discuss the issues. I mean, regarding the social political concerns, and also regarding also the issue of the students. I mean, like what is happening in their own milieu. So then. Next, I would like, yeah, that's what we've been doing. I mean, like from 1993 until 1998, and there is this. The reason why I use 1998 as the marker of time for this discussion is because, as you might already know, that in 1998 is the year when New Order, the Suharto authoritarian regime that had been in power for 32 years, so it spans like more than 2 generations, I guess, toppled by the people movement. I mean, the students' movement is also part of this movement. The situation initiating and following the fall of Suharto's regime were chaotic and full of violences. We can compare the situation in Indonesia in 1998 with Arab Spring, maybe that happened like a few years ago. We call the time after 1998, Indonesians call it as reformasi, era reformasi. It's a reform era. It's not, I don't know, somehow we didn't use like more revolutionary, word or term. That this era, in a way, gave rise to a more open and democratic society. And at the same time, during this time, Indonesian people also witnessing and experiencing I would call it as a mediatization of society. After, for decades only watching only the government-sponsored TV stations and really tight censorship mass media, in the late 90s, Indonesian people suddenly are faced with vast choices of private TV stations and cacophonous newspapers and magazines. News headlines speaks much more louder than before. A shared optimism among civil society after the downfall of Suharto's authoritarian regime in 1998 was marked by the popularity of terms such as the opening of spaces and freedom of expression that define and capture the new movement of political and cultural transformation called reformasi. But on the other hand, era reformasi also gave rise to fundamentalizations and essentialization of cultural and religion identity. This process, as you might already know, creates a lot of horizontal conflict in Indonesia. Conflicts between ethnic groups, and most devastatingly, horizontal conflicts that are triggered by